Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel Tolentino here. Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be talking about Craigslist versus Facebook Marketplace. Which is better to sell on? Alright, so if you've been on this channel, you know that I've been selling on Craigslist for a bit now, for a while. It's actually one of the first e-commerce ways that I started selling, was selling my used stuff from my room on Craigslist. And then I actually still do Craigslist to this day because I actually like doing the deals and getting the cash in hand. Now, I recently started using Facebook Marketplace for the past month, and I notice a huge difference. They're very different. They're both selling platforms. You can sell both new and used stuff locally. And already within even the first week, even the first moments of using it, I noticed a huge difference, and I wanted to create a comparison type video. So I'm based here in Canada, so the Facebook Marketplace that I'm talking about is going to be in Canada. I know in the US that they allow payments within Facebook Marketplace to have transactions between people when you are selling. We currently don't have that. I wish they did, because then you can like ship stuff to people and receive payments online. But right now, Facebook Marketplace is still like a meetup type platform, and you can just do one-on-one type deals and you get cash in hand. We're not able to receive payments as of yet, but I'm sure that they'll allow us Canadians to do so in the future. Okay, so Craigslist I've literally been using for years, and I've sold like hundreds and hundreds, maybe even 1,000 items on Craigslist. That's how long I've been using it. And in the 2018 year, I actually sold like a lot of stuff on Craigslist. I actually jot down everything. In 2018 I sold about $3,300 worth of items, ranging from all different kinds, new and used. So I know the Craigslist platform, I know the kinds of people, so I've been using it for a while. Facebook Marketplace I just started using, and I've been using it for about a month or so. So here are the differences and similarities. So first, they're both free. They're both free to use, sign up. Now with Craigslist, you just need an email to sign up on. And then with Facebook, you need a Facebook account. You need a Facebook profile, legitimate one. And then you can sell on the Facebook Marketplace. So right off the bat, I noticed that Facebook Marketplace, it's much faster. It's a faster paced game than Craigslist. Craigslist is slower, and in my opinion, it's slower because it uses email, right? So when someone's interested in something on Craigslist, they'll click on it and then they get routed to their email, and then they're going to email you something. On Facebook, if someone's interested in something, like a person, their profile, like they're going to send you a Facebook message chat within Facebook Messenger, which is way faster. The Messenger chatting is a faster scene, faster vibe than the whole emailing thing. People tend to move slower with email. There are some people that are fast who will respond right away, but it's typically a slower paced game. Now that's why on Craigslist, in my actual postings, I will say to the people that if they're interested, to leave me their number so that I can text them, so that texting is faster than email. And I find that people respond faster and are more likely to respond if you can text them. But some people are a little bit weird about leaving their numbers because they don't know who I am, I don't know who they are. So not everyone wants to leave their telephone number for me to text them. I don't call people on Craigslist. I'm strictly just email and texting. Now there are older people on Craigslist that like to call and they want to actually speak to me, which is fine. I answer the calls. Facebook was so fast, and the frequency of people messaging was a lot more in volume because it's so much easier. It's so easy to people are already on their Facebook accounts on their phone all the time scrolling through, so it's easy for them to go on to Facebook Marketplace And they actually have these prompts and buttons that people can click. Like there's a button that says, "Is it available?" And people don't even have to type it out. They can just click on it and it'll automatically send to me. If I have an item up and they're interested in it, they can just click one button and it'll send a message directly to me. So it's a lot easier and it's a lot faster. And I noticed that the inquiries for items the volume is more. There's a little bit more of a barrier on Craigslist with the email. It slows people down a little bit more. Generally, you need to be you can go on your phone on Craigslist, but generally people are going to be on their computers and laptops. I don't really know too many people that use the Craigslist app and are, it's not as mobile friendly. It's usually when you're on a computer like this. But Facebook is totally mobile and it's very easy to send messages. On Facebook, I find that there's more trust between the buyer and seller, and there's less trust on Craigslist. Now on Craigslist, you don't have your Facebook profile on there. It's pretty much you don't know the other person and they don't know you up until you meet up and you see them and you don't know what they look like or anything. Whereas on Facebook, again, it has to do with your account, Facebook account and profile. So when people see stuff that I'm selling, they have the ability to go on my Facebook profile and see what I look like and see what I've been posting and see if I'm a legitimate person, if I'm a good person or a bad person. They can see the kind of person that I am and potentially choose to buy from me. Now that works in my favor because I am active on Facebook and I'm very we have an online presence, so I'm always posting on Facebook and on Instagram. They'll likely see this YouTube channel. So it does work in my favor. It can work against you if you have a shady profile or if you don't have a profile picture at all or if you post a certain way, so people can get a feel for you very quickly. On Craigslist, you can be totally anonymous until you actually meet. So now the thing that I would do when I'm on Craigslist is I would actually put my email signature so that they could check me out because I want the seller to feel comfortable buying from me as a purchaser. I don't want them to feel like this is shady. Can I trust this person? So I actually allow them, I put in my email signature, our YouTube channel and my Facebook profile so that they can check out that I'm a legitimate person. I'm not some weirdo and that I'm not going to scam them. So definitely Facebook has more trust. All right, so let's get into creating a Craigslist listing or a Facebook marketplace listing. They're both easy. They're both not very difficult at all. But if I were to compare them to, Facebook is a lot easier and faster to upload. There are less buttons to click around and less things to type in because on Craigslist you need to put in things like a city or your postal code, and it's just done in different windows, whereas on Facebook it's all kind of in the same place, one kind of window, and then you press done and then it's up. So generally they're both easy, but Facebook is easier. And from what I've found, I'm here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, I found that because Facebook is easier to use and you get the volume of inquiries is more, but I also found that the amount of people that aren't serious are also higher. So you have a lot of people that message you that are like, is it available? Is it available? Is it available? And I have a templated message that I send to people, so I'm not, always having to type the same thing over and over again. I pretty much just copy and paste the same message, and then if they want to go further, then I can start talking. So because it's easier for people, I find that there's a lot more people who just click on the button, is it available? And then I'll respond, and then I'll say, yeah, it's available, blah, blah, blah. But then you won't get a response back. There's a lot more people that are like that. But when you actually get someone that contacts you back and says, yeah, okay, yeah, I do want it, where are you located? I find that the transaction happens faster. It can happen within the hour or within the day, and things are faster to set up because the communication is faster. So those are the overall differences that I have seen on both. Now, which one do I like more? Well, right now, in terms of being able to communicate faster and the fact that there's more inquiries, I prefer the Facebook Marketplace right now because it's just so easy, it's so mobile friendly. And lately, I've been doing a lot more deals on Facebook Marketplace than on Craigslist. But overall, I like both because if I have an item that I'm going to list, I'm going to list it on both. So I'm going to put it on Craigslist and I'm going to put it on Facebook Marketplace because they're both easy enough to upload on. So I'll upload on Craigslist first, and I have a very specific templated way of structuring the title and listing and just making it look a certain way where it almost looks like it's not like just someone just like, oh, whatever here. Like I make it look professional in that people feel safe purchasing from me and that I attract a certain type of buyer and that I'm not going to be like flaky or anything. So I kind of put that kind of persona. And when I list it first on Craigslist, I copy that message and then I pretty much just paste the same type of listing and upload the pictures on Facebook. So it doesn't take me long to list on both. So I would rather be on both platforms rather than just one or the other because it's going to be beneficial for me because it doesn't really take very long. And if I'm going to get an inquiry on Craigslist or Facebook, whoever's first, I'm going to sell to. And it doesn't really matter to me if it's on Craigslist or if it's on Facebook. So overall, I do prefer Facebook Marketplace for the ease of use and how it's mobile friendly, but I will still be listing on both. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like Craigslist more? Do you like Facebook Marketplace more? Or do you like a completely other platform altogether? So if you guys are interested in checking out how I list on Craigslist, which is basically how I list on Facebook as well, you guys can check out a free Craigslist course that I have on Skillshare. You guys can get 2 months free access to that. Like I said, I've sold hundreds and hundreds of items literally on Craigslist. I know that platform in and out and the different types of people. And if you guys are interested in learning how I managed to master that platform, you guys can check out the link in the description below. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Back from the dead.